So, I think we can give Mortal Kombat 11 the title of most insane like DLC cast ever, like the most insane guest character list we've seen in a long time, because now they've added the last character you would think to be here. Now, yes, this was kind of rumored thanks to data mining, but after the whole thing with Ash and how it never happened, I was like, I had to like be like, all right, I have to like see it to believe it. But no, what we got for Combat yeah, this is the other thing that surprised me, is that this is officially Combat Pack 2, not the characters we got in Aftermath. But this is officially Combat Pack 2, so it may be like we could get a third one? Who knows? We didn't get a third one for MKX. Maybe this is the last one. Who knows? But yeah, so Rambo's in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, John Rambo is officially in Mortal Kombat. Think on that. Now, admittedly, I was like, of all the guest characters, Rambo. But then I thought, you know, it's not too different from what we've been getting, in that we've had now we have the three biggest characters of the 80s in here. Think on that for a second. We have the three biggest characters in the 80s movies, outside of one more. There is one more, and who knows, maybe we'll get him too. But we've got Terminator, RoboCop, and Rambo, the three biggest characters in the 80s. All we need now is John McClane, and we're good, and we're set. Either him or, you know, or the two guys from Lethal Weapon. But yeah, and also we also have, and this is the other thing that got me like, okay, now you sold me on Rambo. It wasn't that he was officially in the game. It's that they actually got Sylvester Stallone to voice him. That's right. Sylvester Stallone, Rambo himself, is going to voice the character, just like they had, you know, just like they had frickin' Peter Weller voice RoboCop and Keith David voicing Spawn. How fucking cool is that? Yeah, now there's no excuse as to why Schwarzenegger didn't voice Terminator now, right? Like, there's now officially no excuse. Maybe like someone can convince Arnold to come in and redub the lines, because yeah, those Terminator whoever they got to voice Terminator, yeah, it does nothing for me. But yeah, the fact that you got Stallone to voice him, I'm like, okay, now I'm interested. Now I'm officially like hyped for Rambo, because if they just did the same thing, because when initially that leak happened of Rambo possibly being in here, I thought when they said, okay, maybe they just got Stallone's likeness and they'll have someone else voice him who sounds close to him. That's probably what the case. Nope. Nope. So I'm really curious to see what the gameplay for Rambo is going to be like. You know, he's already got the big, you know, MG42 carrying that around, the saws. Excuse me, not MG42. That's a different weapon. The saws desert machine gun in his hand. You also see him with the bow and arrow in one of the images. That's really cool. I'm hoping he's also got the combat knife. Oh man, could you imagine the kill? I really hope it's a kill that calls back to First Blood. I really do. And you guys can probably guess like what. Actually, no. For like Part 2, there's a kill in Part 2 that you probably are thinking of. That go, all right. And the other thing that really sells me on Rambo, they didn't go with old man Rambo. They didn't go with like old man John. They went with young '80s John Rambo, and not like what they did with Terminator and try to capitalize off of Dark Fate. Yeah. It's also interesting to note that we had, you know, Schwarzenegger didn't come in to voice the T-800, but he voiced, you know, Dutch in the Predator game. Come on, Arnold. Come on, Governator. Come back and redub the lines. So, yeah. Real quick, I also want to talk about the other two characters that were announced that everyone's losing their shit over. Rain and Melina. Yes, Melina fans, you got your wish. Melina's in the game. Are you happy? I hope you're happy. Melina looks cool, though. I'm curious to see how she'll play in the game. I'm more excited for Rain, honestly. I'm more excited for Rain. I love how they're showing off the new gameplay for him, like teleport. And he looks like he's going to have like a cloak ability, thanks to the water, thanks to his water. Like maybe it's maybe the water will give him like some kind of cloaking ability. That's going to be really cool since again we don't have Reptile here, so yeah, it'd be cool to have a cloaking character. So I'm excited for Rain. It's cool to see Melina finally in here. And y'all, if this is how crazy the guest character list for Mortal Kombat is, can you imagine what Injustice 3 is going to be like? Just real quick, just imagine real quick what Injustice 3's guest character list is going to be like. Hell, I'm really backing for Green Ranger. Come on, Green Power Ranger. Hasbro will let you do it too. So yeah. You guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Rambo in here as well as Melina and Rain finally coming back to Mortal Kombat? Just comment below, let me know. I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to say on this one. And once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.